What's going on, everybody? Good morning. I know we're having
Hello.
another random stream, but a manly load reached out to me and decided that going over this details of the verdict was going to be a good idea. And I agree. So we're taking all bets today.
Mhm.
And Manly, what's your thoughts on the whole situation?
Oh, I don't know. The issue is it a woke jury? But I think Amber's going to be guilty. That's my opinion.
Yeah, any thoughts
But
on the
yeah,
outcome? Because I believe we're all going to think that she's going to be found guilty, but the big prediction right now is that she'll be found guilty, and Johnny Depp won't be awarded any of the financial reparations. So the
mm.
50 million will be gone.
If you actually listen to carefully, the actual lawyer says it's about clearing his name. So I'm not sure money is an issue for Depp because once he clears his name, he can just recoup all that in one movie.
Well, that's true too. I mean, Johnny Depp is
Mm.
a bigger name than Amber Heard, of course, right? She's admitted to that, but it
Well,
was all about
she's
money for
married
her.
into she's dated into fame, hasn't she?
Yeah, yeah, she's used her
Yeah.
her vagina power, right? And I mean, at the same time, though, it was all about money for her. That's why, she came up with the lies of the
Mm.
donations and stuff like that about the settlement. And really, she just wanted more of his money for nothing.
Mm. Attention and opportunity.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to the chat. We got brother Chrome Dome Omega. We got Mr. Steel, a single town bachelor, with us again today, all the way from Denmark. And of course, we got Brandon Trueblood. Brandon, sorry I didn't get on early enough yesterday, buddy, but hopefully the opener was worth it. So me and Ike got that all sorted out, and he powered through it in no time. And I think he did a great job. Personally, I love the opener. What do you think? Totally worth it, Manly?
Oh my god! I wish you captured my first reaction to it. I was like, if it was like when someone sits at a fan favorite film, and they
Yeah.
actually see, and the intro is a scene they've been waiting for years, and you just stand up and go, yes, fucking yes. It was that moment for me because I love 40K, man. It was amazing. As
So
soon
do
as
I.
that intro and then that music come in, and I was like, fuck yes, let's do this, man.
Yeah. No, I like the music I picked because it was a really good tune that I liked. I know it's all orchestra, but at the same time, it's a really powerful tune, and I think it fit with the
Mm,
Warhammer 40K fucking theme
yeah.
so well that I just had to use it. Let's face it. I'm gonna load the page of what we will be streaming here right now, which is gonna be kind of a live thing, and I will add volume when we get a little bit closer. We got about 20 minutes, maybe about 15 minutes before the
Oh, we got.
actual
Oh, I think
reading
it's
of.
10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes.
Oh, could be 10 minutes now.
Uh,
But we're going to get into this, and they're going to read out the verdict. And hopefully, like I said, I'm taking all bets because right now I don't believe that our justice system is fucking close to fair at all, and neither does anybody else. So I could see
mhm.
them saying, oh, no, no matter what, he's guilty because he's a man.
Well, it
You
just
know what I
depends
mean?
on the deep-rooted agenda, what the elites really want. Because, in my opinion, I think this decision was made a long time ago. But as in through how the jury, not the jury, the witnesses were made. We spoke about this backstage, didn't we? How like is it just Amber's so literally unlikable, or was it set up this way? And I think it was one a bit of both. But she's proven to be completely unlikable, so it's hard to prove that it's been rigged. And I
Well,
think that's part of the plan. You know.
it could be. And like we were talking about backstage before we came on, um, and like I stated out, whenever they're wrong about these situations, like the woke crowd, the the pro feminist crowd, they always double down
Yeah, we
when
said
they're
that.
when
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
yeah when they're fucking their theories or lies are exposed, they just double down on it, right? So you know what's coming. If she's proven guilty, it'll be, this is the misogynistic fucking system. This is the man run fucking, courts. The blah 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 blah. Even though she's been disproven and all of her shit is nothing but lies, right?
Hmm.
Nothing but lies. And when when this got exposed, these organizations that she's a part of, like the pro feminist group and the anti
That,
fucking
that's
women
what I'm
abuse
interested
group,
in. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, they were all discredited with her, right? And they
Hmm.
can't handle that because truth
Hmm.
is like fucking cyanide to these people, you know?
Yeah, because
So
they live in deception, don't they?
they
So like
do.
once that they rely on people being ignorant to this deception, but this is bringing light onto a lot of things, which makes me think it's rigged, because this is making the psychology scene and all these psychological terms massively public worldwide.
Yeah.
And me knowing the global fucktard populace is they'll misuse these terms. You know, just how everybody misuses narcissism, how I've misused narcissism in the past.
Mm.
It's all a product of um, people not understanding it and just spouting out stuff they've seen. You know,
Yeah.
so this is potentially dangerous information that's been released into the public. And if this verdict goes either way, this to me shows which way they want the public to think. Is this a slap on the hand for women to say, "Look, stop treating men so bad"? Which I'm turning away too
Mm.
quick,
Yeah.
or is it just they want to double down on the women are innocent kind of thing? What is it?
Well, I don't, I don't ever see them backtracking anything. They will just double down, triple down. We'll see like
We spoke
places
about
like,
that as well. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we'll see groups like Young Turks and shit. They'll go on after today if she's found guilty, and they'll be like, "Look how misogynistic this system is." She won her cases in Britain, yeah, because they didn't want to fucking exclude her lies,
But
right?
here's the thing though, because I've been looking on mainstream YouTube, and even the mainstreamers are fucking poorly on and it's only the mainstream that's pushing it, and I've got a suspicion they're only doing it because they've been paid off by publicists.
Well, that's just it. It's all about pushing the
Hmm.
fucking the agenda and the dogma, right?
Yeah, because
That's all it's about.
she sacked a publicist about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. She hired new ones, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah,
So.
and I mean their job is to push propaganda. It's no different than a fucking
Hmm.
government. Let's face it, it is no different than any government out there. Pushing propaganda is what they do, right? And when they push their propaganda, it affect because now for some reason people go to fucking movie stars and actors for their political fucking leanings and their political ideas, right? When they push
Hmm.
this bullshit with actors and actresses, they actually push it onto the public to sway people over to election fucking votes, right? So
Yes, exactly, hundred
they've got
percent.
so much tied to this, right? If this exposes their industry, we all know that the family court industry alone in the US is $52 billion a year.
Hmm.
That's just the family court. Now let's take in the police, right? Which we've had Eric Zombro on here to explain how that system works, and it's fucking corrupt from the top down. We start exposing CVS workers or child social services, right? Which is another multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's all done on the enslavement of men and the extortion of children. So this feminist group has all been a part of swaying these organizations to allow them to grow to the size that they are, right?
Hmm.
So now, like I said, for some reason, people go to fucking actors for their goddamn
Exactly.
political sides. They know that they're going to use this as
Hmm.
fuel for their fire to keep their
And,
industry going.
I think this is might backfire on Johnny, because we all know Johnny's a leftist piece of shit.
Yes, but I
So,
think he's being swayed a little bit more every day too. He understands that the family
hmm,
court system is fucked as it gets. Like
I,
as
I, I, I don't think he cares. He's got money coming out his arse. He doesn't have to worry about that. For us
well,
people
plus
like us,
he's got his
it's
daughters,
completely
right?
different. True.
Yeah, he's an anomaly because he has access to his kids, which is what was it? The new report said the U.S. it's 97% of men have little to no access of their children.
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of that industry. If we took those numbers and dropped them down, they lose money. So sorry if I interrupted you there, buddy.
No, man. No, carry on, bud.
No,
Just,
that's
I think I've finished my thumbnail
oh perfect. Are
while
you
you was talking, so
are you going to be uploading it here?
it's done. Hang on, I'm gonna edit a little bit more. This lightsaber's not. Oh shit! I've just gave it away. Oh fuck!
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Brandon. Actors and musicians, right? Like, where the fuck is that? They're mouthpieces to socialism, right?
Exactly.
And we've seen what happens when actors, you know, use logic, they use decency, reason, and common sense to talk about political issues. Quite a few of them tell you, I'm an actor. Don't fucking bother me with political issues. What do I know about it? Right? Or you've got people like Chris Panette? No, Chris Hemsworth? I don't know. Star Lord out of the Marvel universe.
Oh, I know you're on about.
Yeah,
I don't know his name. I know you're on about. Yeah.
but because he has traditional values, he's demonized. Fucking demonized every day. And you know what he says to him? I don't give a
What?
fuck what you got to say.
Oh yeah, because he's isn't he married to like Sylvester Stallone's daughter or Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter or something like that?
I don't know because, to be honest
Mm.
with you, like I said, I just want him to be a good actor, and that's all he wants to do too. But
And
we've
I
seen
like him. He's a bit typecast now, but I like him. He's all right,
well, we've seen other actors jump on him, right? Jason
Also,
Momoa, for
look at
fuck's sakes.
Gina
Look,
Carano.
yeah, look
What
at
happened
Gina
to her,
Carano.
man?
Yeah, they made her fucking disappear like a fucking ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But look at how like Jason Momoa, we kind of figured would stay the fuck out of it as well, and he went and attacked fucking Chris for no goddamn reason over goddamn water bottles. Like, are you fucking serious? That's how far these people go to push these agendas. Like, it's not just political fucking bullshit, but I mean, all of these same agendas are linked to the leftists, right? Like,
Well, there's a
um,
verdict coming in now. So
oh,
1 minute away now.
oh, oh,
I'm gonna roll a joint ready. Let's get this verdict ready, man.
Core Addicts, law and crime
how's
analyst,
the sound?
joining us,
Too
as well
loud?
as Nima Ramani.
That's fine.
Okay, I take it back. It's a little
Go a bit
chaotic
louder.
with the helicopters going above. Okay, Nima Ramani is still with us. We had an interesting question earlier, which I think it's good to remind viewers of because we have so many more people tuning in now, which is, are there any restrictions on the jurors after the case is done, after they deliver their verdict and the judgment?
Yeah, guys, let us know
can
what
they
the
write a
sound
book?
is like.
Can they sell their notes?
It's
Someone
really
said.
loud
Are
to
there
me.
any restrictions on the jury? Linda?
Stacy, no, there are no restrictions on that. The only thing they can't do is with the notes. They will not get their note backs, okay? They will not get their notes back. And those get stayed by the court and they get destroyed.
They're just
now they
rambling
can redo
on
their notes
still.
so they went home every night and
Any
wrote what they
second now.
remembered.
Come on,
and
wait for the
therefore
judge
sell
now.
maybe those the recollections. But with regard to anything else, they can talk freely.
I've got
They
saber
have a
ready
First
and
Amendment
everything
right
for
to
it.
talk freely.
Yeah.
All that can happen
I
is
see
you
your
can't harass
lightsaber.
them as a lawyer.
Yeah, the guard's coming. The guard's
You
walked
can't
in.
go and harass them. No one should be harassing a jury anyhow. But they're free to talk and they're free
Yep,
to
the
publish.
bailiffs are coming in.
Bailiffs.
Okay, so and some
The
very
repos.
well might. This is a very high profile case where there has been a lot of interest. I mean, right now we've got about 1.5 million of you tuning into our YouTube channel. So thank you for sticking with Law and Crime for this and for these key moments. Again, you're looking at a live picture inside the courtroom right now.
We've got to keep
where
talking
everyone
to
is
keep the copyright
assembled.
up and going.
Just about
So,
4 minutes to go until
blah,
3
blah,
o'clock
blah,
when we
blah.
expect to see the judge come in
Banana
and
raw
call
map.
the jury in for the reading
Hey, Michelle.
of this verdict. Linda, we know there are a bunch of questions. There were a bunch of points on the special verdict form. How long do you think this will
That
take?
just sounds
Well, you're
really
going to get a
loud to
feel
me.
right away because I have this
Yeah, let us
special
know in the
verdict form
chat
from Johnny
because it is
Depp
pretty
right in front
loud.
of us
But
because
I've
our
got my
producers are
headphones
just so
on
good at
loudest,
getting it.
so
I
it
also
should
have
be
the one
loud.
for Amber Heard. The jury form is about 4 pages long. It will go pretty fast. It won't be longer than 10 minutes right
going
here,
through
and
blood.
maybe less if they find no calls of action. For
Hey
instance,
man, sorry
on
for our
1A,
little
if
live
they answer
encounter,
to,
man.
do you find
I
that
haven't had a
Mr.
chance
Depp
to
has proven
apologise
all
yet,
the
man.
elements
For
of
that
defamation on
overreaction.
that first
So cool,
quotation
man.
regarding sexual
No,
violence?
Yeah,
you know,
he's easily triggered.
The other questions.
Yeah,
They go
no,
right to
no,
number
no.
2. And if they
Water
don't
under the
find
bridge,
that,
bruv.
the
If you're
likelihood
willing
is
to
they
do that,
won't
man.
find for him on any of them. And the
Well,
same
I'm
with
hoping
Amber
you guys
Heard.
can
So
because
this is
I
going to
believe
be
you
under
guys
10
share a
minutes.
lot of personal views on things, and
Okay,
you
No,
that's
just
just because
got
I
a
good to know.
couple that
Just to remind
look,
your viewers,
I was
what we
going
expect
through a
to
lot of
happen here,
personal
this just
stress,
takes
man.
10 to
And
15
so
minutes.
I
The
let it get
jurors,
to me.
once they're let back in the
Just that
jury
little
room, the later
disagreement,
be
it just
dismissed,
triggered
but we
me.
expect the legal
I
teams
know
from
what was
both sides
behind it
will
now,
come
so.
out and give some remarks. Other players in this as well. Unclear
just going to
whether
turn it down a
anyone will
little
hear
bit
anything
more
from
until we
Amber
get
Heard
into the
immediately
meat and
after this. By
potatoes
the
of
way, if you
this.
look on the screen, she is seated there in the courtroom awaiting the verdict with the rest of us. An interesting
Personally,
question,
guys, let's
is that
take all
Haley
bets.
Howell on Facebook,
Where are we
the
going?
judge already heard the
I'm
verdict,
going to
or will
stick
she
with
be
she's
hearing
guilty,
for the first
but
time?
we
Well,
can't
we
give you
do
any
as
money
well.
because that'll
Janine,
make
do
her
you
look
want to
too
take that
guilty.
one?
My predictions. Manly?
Mine is
Okay.
she's guilty.
Janine has left us.
You
We
know, I
thank her
think
for
she's
her
guilty and
time.
they're going to come
Linda,
down and
the
like a
judge
ton
is
of
going to
bricks.
hear the verdict just when we do.
Really?
That's my prediction. I think that's my prediction, yeah. But it all,
Now, Stacey,
I'm
sorry.
predicting if it's a
I
normal
believe we're
jury,
gonna feel
if
that
it's
one, but
a
I'm
woke
feeling- yeah,
jury, it's going to be not guilty,
Take
innit?
it, Nima. Guys, I'm out
But
here
I'm
in
going
the
on
studio.
in real
Hey,
life.
hot
If it's
as
a
here,
normal
I can't
jury,
see all
but
of you in the monitors.
we're
So
living in
Nima,
today's
please,
world, so
will
let's
the
go.
judge
Yeah.
hear, will the judge rather
I'll just
be hearing the
just
verdict
I'll
for the
just
first
go.
time when we do?
They'll come down on like a ton of bricks.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if right now it wouldn't shock me to see them just say, you know what, she's not guilty, she's a victim, Mr. Depp, you're a bad man because you're a man, and go fuck yourself. I wouldn't put that past them. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it's 50 million and Heard. What was that? True Blood.
Millionaires will win. Yeah,
The
absolutely.
millionaires will win. There you go.
Absolutely.
It's right there. Depp
We're-
fans who's abusing during their marriage.
We are
There's
good
something
and
about
distracted.
There's something about 50 million and 100 million. Then I missed 100 million. The jury will come out and state the third. Here we go. It'll be the next one.
Depp wins.
I think Depp will win.
Well, we all know he should win.
Oh, that's the countersuit. Oh,
Yeah, her countersuit is
shit.
100 million. That's what I'm saying. It's all about money for them.
You know what? You know what? This might be called down the middle. You know, who knows?
Oh, well, like I
Who
said,
fucking
if
knows? Who knows, man?
if
I'm
if
still
they,
going all down. I'm not changing my bit.
if the judge looks at the fact that she has a countersuit in play, right? She'll be like, "Oh, we'll just call it even."
But her defense was so weak, bro.
Oh
She
my
got
God, it was
destroyed.
disgusting.
It was abysmal. So you know,
Oh,
it's
here we go.
go on. Shh. Go on. Go on.
Just for everybody in the gallery, reminder that this is a court of law, and regardless of the verdict, I will not tolerate any outbursts whatsoever. Okay?
Fuck you. Come on.
Get bloody to it, you slow bastards. The microphone just got really loud.
I smell bullshit.
Yeah.
I smell herd shit.
Yeah, I
Amber
was gonna
shit.
say,
Amber shit, yeah.
I smell human right out of the gate.
Wasn't it dog shit though? Didn't she use the dog shit? Was it? Yeah, I think she used the dog shit, yeah.
Yeah, she claimed it was dog.
It looked like it come from a dog, to be fair. If the dog suffered from diarrhea, it looked, yeah.
I didn't see any pictures.
If I could have the attorney's approach for a
I
moment.
don't think they did it.
I actually saw a still. I didn't see the video. Or was it? Or was it on a photo? I don't know. That's what I seen. I know. We've got to keep talking so we don't get no copyright or took down or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we're doing commentary. We can let them speak and speak their piece and then go afterwards. YouTube's not that good at it.
Look at that face. Look at that face. You know, if you actually looked at younger pictures of her, she actually hit the wall really fucking quick.
Oh, she did, dude.
Really fucking
did.
quick, man.
I mean, look at her at the start of this, you know, or even halfway through this fucking thing, which was when she was basically saying, "Oh, I've donated all my money to these charities."
All right, again, you're looking live in. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what I need you to do, I need to give the forms back to you.
Double feedback.
When you find for a defamatory statement, one or more, you need to fill out the compensatory
There we go.
damages. It has to be at least $1 for compensatory damages and up to whatever you feel the damages should be.
Oh, what's going on?
What the fuck? Did they cut out the audio?
Refresh the page.
Back to
Oh,
the
there we go.
operation room and do that for me, okay?
Everybody just logged in, I guess, at once. Yeah, Madonna complex. Yeah, you're right. Stream is still good. It's going strong.
All right, so we'll be in recess till we hear back from them. Don't go too far, okay? Thank you.
Oh, god damn. Now, this is, I'll bet you any money this is done on fucking purpose. Any money.
Yeah.
They've probably thought, you know, there's
Well,
not enough
just as we were
viewers.
telling you, this could wrap up in just about 10 minutes by 3:10, 3:15. Not so fast. There was a little sidebar going on with the attorneys in the front. Apparently, the jurors didn't fill out the damages section. The judge.
Oh,
now
for
sending
fuck's
them
sakes.
back.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, see, because they don't want to give them anything. Plain and fucking simple.
They need to fill out.
They don't want to give them anything.
Put in the
They were like,
damages
fuck it, we're
limit.
not
What do you
giving them
make of
anything
that?
because, you know, the feminists are paying us.
Well, Stacey, I mean, somebody
I don't
won
trust
this
any
case.
fucking juror out there
Somebody
right now
won
that
the
isn't
defamation
compromised.
claims,
I
right?
really
Now,
don't because
Yeah,
they've
same.
proven that they will get to them no matter what.
I think May
Right?
How can I, how many aims on the jury? 12, 11, 12.
Usually you see if somebody
Yes, 12. 6
12.
men, 6
Because
women.
I know there's two different common laws, one less or one more. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But how can all of them forget a section? Every single one of them forgot.
Because
How?
they don't want to
How?
put anything in there.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, it's not that. I reckon it's done on purpose. I genuinely think it's, you know, just keep people waiting, that anticipation. You know, it's all about harvesting people's attention and collective energy. You know.
That's right. That's what it could sound
Well,
like.
I still think that,
Now,
you know,
the
it's all
very
about
unlikely event that they just
they have nothing to
forgot
put in
do
there,
that section,
plain and simple.
they actually did
Because
intend for
they've
some
most
kind of
likely found
damages.
that
We had a question
Johnny
from
Depp
viewers
is, or
earlier,
Amber Heard
which
is not
what
guilty.
happens if there's a verdict
I don't.
against Amber Heard,
Like you
and
said, they
there's a
all
judge who
forgot
says,
it.
Yeah, but if they don't want to put nothing in, but how do they think they're going to get away with it?
$20 million, whether it's $10 million, what
Hey,
happens
brother,
if
in
they
the
They know the cards.
You know, we
So
have that in many civil cases where the person that gets the verdict, they don't have the defendant.
that's
doesn't have
what
the
I'm
money,
struggling to deal
right?
with. You know, how can all 12 jury members, not all one, all of them fucktards, and miss the last part of the test?
Yeah.
This is done on purpose, man.
Which is very clearly a big section. You know, it's all about the reparation for the
Yeah.
crime.
With a dollar verdict,
How the fuck do you forget that?
A message for whoever wins. And again, we're assuming it's.
Well, I mean, the only way I can think of it is that they're so enthralled in who's guilty, then they forgot about who wins what. That's my only thought. Going, they're more like, yes, we're guilty. What that? It's like,
they didn't put anything in or didn't know that
oh
they
fuck, we didn't say
Didn't
who
know
wins
that
what.
they had
Yeah.
to. Like, well, I guess they could have all been told, like, hey, it's going to be 50 million. Right?
Exactly. So they probably just thought, oh, it's 50 mil. There you go.
Yeah.
Good point. So that's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, all the signs are red flags.
Well, while we got a minute here, guys, I'm going to shill for the channel. I have the PayPal linked up in the corner as usual. And if you don't mind, we've had 23 viewers and we've only got 8 likes. If you give us a like, that'd be great too.
Smash that like.
Smash
the
it.
jury was sent back out to
Yeah.
take
Smash it
consent,
like
and
you would
that's what we're
smash a
waiting for
feminist.
at this
Yeah.
point. Again, Amber
Appreciate
Heard,
it.
as you can see, is there in the courtroom with her attorneys. Johnny Depp is not
Jury's
Smash a
here.
just-
fennis.
Team has
Yeah,
There
smash a
you-
fennis with a piss balloon.
There you go. There you go.
Shows. He's playing
Brandon,
music with
you got it
Jenna.
on the nail
He will
there,
be
buddy.
watching the verdict.
Hammer on nail head.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
That's fucking
The
brilliant.
flower of American education. That says everything about 2022 and
Yep.
2021.
Well, are you familiar with Mark
Well,
Dice?
I have a question here, Stacey. I wonder if the teams know.
The
Yes, I
YouTuber
have heard
Mark
of him.
Dice? Yeah, he just
have
went
heard
and
of
did
him,
an on the street thing where he asked questions to people, right? And he
Yeah.
just did one about Memorial Day. And he either asked them to explain what it was, or he gave them examples. And it was like all over the place. It's for LGBTQ, it's for
Oh.
NASA, and these are American
NASA.
citizens.
NASA's
all
been pushed
ages.
hard recently. Have you noticed that? In the UK, like it's American. NASA's an American thing, but in the UK, the last 2-3 years, is someone handing out free NASA shirts and jumpers or something?
Possibly, but I didn't get
What
any.
is it? It's seriously. I mean, what's
But
happening?
the point is he basically laid out all of these fucking very, clearly not related fucking issues, right? Or organizations. And the local people had no idea what Memorial Day is about. Not a
Would
fucking
not
clue.
surprise me. Does not surprise me.
Yeah.
But but think about it like this, Chris. No one knows how money's made. Most people, not what a lot of people who listen to these streams do, but some people might not. And this should intrigue your curiosity, man. How is money made and what is it? We taught to earn it all our life,
Yeah,
So this
but-
is just a reflection of how we behave in society,
Well, I mean, the fiat currencies. I mean, most people don't. Like I said, he's done lots, dude. And I personally liked his gold and silver fucking videos that he did. Like, stood outside of pawn shops with big signs that said gold and silver purchased here type of thing, right? And he's trying to give somebody a fucking gold coin. And they were like, what am I going to do with that? It's worth nothing.
Who said that?
Mark Dice did it to people on the street. And he did one where he had a 10-ounce silver bar and a chocolate bar. And he offered one to each, to every person out there. And they were like, I'll take the chocolate bar because it's useful. They have no idea what that silver has value. None whatsoever. None.
Could you send me that video? That
Yeah,
shocked me.
absolutely. I will definitely pull it up.
Discord
Mark
it,
Dice.
man.
Mark Dice is fucking awesome.
Oh, what about that video you just sent me? The one with the vagina shaving.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was. God,
If
I
you-
almost got my cock out and bashed off. Jesus Christ.
If you guys
Not
haven't
literally.
received a link from Dax of what he found on YouTube, hold your fucking breath. Because yeah, this went from an educational video to full-on lightcore porn, and it's still up on
Yeah.
YouTube right now.
I'm surprised she didn't get the dragon out. Fucking hell.
Was fucked up, and it was just like he sent me the first one, and then he just like started bombarding me with all the shit he found. I was like, holy god.
Well, guys, if the thumbnail don't freak you out enough.
And Jeanette just sat down next to me. And Jeanette, tell me what's going on in there. What was the vibe? What's going on?
Well, I think the vibe was,
Yep,
everybody.
Vajra
we're
shave.
not allowed to talk to anybody
Yeah.
anymore.
Vajra shave.
Yeah.
So, and we're just
I
doing
dropped
so
it
it's
while
really difficult,
Good
so
Mother
we're
was
gonna
streaming
shush.
last night, and I asked her, it's like,
It
as
was
a woman, is
interesting
this
because,
educational or is this lightcore
happy
porn
when
and way too
Amber
detailed?
Heard walked
And she
in,
was like,
she
yeah, no,
interviewed
that's
her
lightcore porn.
attorneys.
Don't get me wrong. It's a nice cute pussycat. But
Yeah. Oh no, I'm
No.
not saying she isn't, fit and all that, but this is on YouTube. We
Yep,
can't say
exactly.
these people's names without fucking getting flagged.
Previously scheduled concerts with
Mhm.
Jeff Beck in
So what does
London.
that tell you?
So he's
And that's the
watching-
thumbnail.
he's watching
A
virtual
thumbnail
from
is,
UK.
just
Yeah.
go see it.
So, they
Yeah.
came in, the jury
I'll
walked
send
in,
it to you guys in
they took
Discord.
their seats. They kind of just looked around slightly, not
once we're done here.
And then they just kind of focused on the judge. Judge as karate calls lawyers up.
If we ever
She
get
says
fucking done
time
here.
to assign
Yeah, if we
damages.
ever get fucking done
I
here.
think I can safely say if they didn't assign damages and they were supposed to, they faxed
It took that long. I got my thumbnail done.
That's what we have been saying, you know, and Linda agrees with you too.
Oh.
Tell me, first of all, who's in the courtroom in the audience? Is it a mix of media and regular
I just
people
thought with the
only, or
Obi-Wan
is
series
that
coming out right now, I just thought I'd give him a little red
not as
lightsaber
much as it
because
could be, or
Darth
or
Vader's
it
turned
has
out
been like
to
there
be a
have been a lot of
right
days
vicious
where it's totally
motherfucker.
packed.
So
I was sitting next to a reporter
you know, I'm
from
loving what they've done with Darth.
House News,
Everything
because,
else
you
is
know,
a bag
we
of
talked a
dog
lot
shit.
during this
But
case.
what they've done with Darth is
We saw
amazing.
some of the local, I would call like more
I'm gonna drop
local
the link to the
here.
Mark
I
Dice
didn't
thing in
see
the
any
private chat
Bernie
here for
supporters
you.
up there. That doesn't
Oh,
mean
yeah.
there might not have been one or two there, but I did not see them.
These
And,
people
you know,
didn't
it's
know
just
what
kind of
Memorial
like,
Day was, but if you
I
follow
feel
that
like
link, it'll
everybody's just
take you
kind
to
of
the
sitting
rest
there
where it's like
waiting for anticipation. Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
probably
uh,
sitting. I'm just sending you as a message, so I've got it stored in my
You came
Discord.
back out here. Does that
Awesome.
mean you don't think they're going to be back for a
Hey,
bit?
brother,
I don't-
easy.
I just felt I should come out here and sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath.
Thanks for coming, you guys. I know it's a bit short notice,
She is
like extremely.
running back, guys,
Lately,
to
it's
thank you.
always been short notice,
Everything you
but
need to know. And
what do you
don't
do,
forget,
man?
it's close to 100 degrees out
Yeah,
there.
it's
So
close
thank
to
you.
And we will
100
definitely be
degrees,
opening it up to you guys here at
swapped
the end.
the sandals for the
I just
Brooks,
really wish they would stop bickering and just
sneakers.
get to it.
But I ran out of there as everybody else did, got on the elevator.
On a side note,
came out,
you know, in the new Obi-Wan series, there's a character called Reva, and it's funny. Like no one likes her, no one on the woke camp likes her, no one likes the storyline or who she's this character, right? And people have started calling her Reva.
Rita, is she the one that
Reva.
is she the one that just went on and said all the fans were fucking racist?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, the black chick. She's like, oh, all the
Mhm.
people that are watching are racist. The
I think so, yeah.
racists. Dude, it's gotten so bad in Hollywood that Lord of the Rings hasn't dropped yet. It wasn't even fucking a trailer out.
Oh,
And they were
3
already
million
calling the
dislikes.
fucking community racist and misogynist and every fucking
Mhm.
word, trigger word under the
Yep.
sun.
3 million dislikes, lads. That's what
But
it
that's
got.
just that was before they got the fucking dislikes from the actual like the spoiler trailer that they put out. That was beforehand. Like literally as soon as they announced that, you know, it's almost ready to come out, they started saying everybody was fucking racist and misogynist.
That's what I feel like doing to us here with the fucking court case. Fucking bastards. You're fucking racist. You have to make you wait, you bastards.
Oh yeah, like I said, if
Yeah,
Amber
you
loses
misogynist.
this, if Amber loses this in any way, these organizations that have always been there to support her fucking ideas and you know that she's pushed their propaganda, they will all double and triple down and they will be like, look, see, everything's against women.
But here's the thing, if they want the societal change of that slap on women's behaviour's hand, which I'm suspecting they might, right, then they're going to come down to like a ton of bricks. Then I reckon the media are going to start backpedaling. If my prediction is correct, which I don't think it will, you know.
I don't think
I
they're
hope
going
it
to
is.
backpedal. I really don't. They're not known for
Some of them won't.
backpedaling.
Some of
Oh.
them won't, like the Sun.
Oh, we might be into this. We might be into this.
Like the Sun's fucked if Johnny wins, in my opinion.
I think they all should be fucked, but at the same time, we're not here expecting any justice. Let's be honest, I'm not here to expect any justice.
Do you reckon they just had to go out because that guy in the yellow suit just wanted pie? What woman?
That's a woman, I'm pretty sure.
Can't tell
I'm-
from this distance.
Yeah, I'm 48% sure that that's a woman. Then again, I'm pretty much 48% sure that all women are women now.
Well, could try and judge whether a beer belly is hiding the curve of her tits, and so her clothes are just completely straight, so you can't tell.
Yep, I'd have to say, Hemi, you
There
got
we
it
go.
right there, brother.
Look at that lawyer right there, no tits at all.
Which one?
Amber's lawyer.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's a transgender.
I'm not too sure. I don't know. I need to see a bikini picture. Hell, look,
Yeah.
I'm going to go looking for that.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't go looking for that.
If I'm going to look at some trannies, I'd rather look at Gal Gadot.
I don't know what that is either.
You don't know who Gal Gadot is? Miss Israel. The one in the girl who died in Fast and Furious. Wonder Woman.
Oh,
It's Wonder Woman.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like she sucks as an actress, so I just liked her,
I think
good
she's
looks,
average. I
good
think
looks
she's
and
an
fit
average
body.
actress. Yeah.
That's all. I
And exactly, you got to be
totally
careful.
I totally am a sexist misogynist, so if you didn't know. Like she's here to look good, make sandwiches, and
Who
produce
isn't, man?
babies.
Who isn't? We all toxic masculinity all over here, man.
Yep. Come on, get to it. Jesus Christ. It's fucking filling in paperwork. Let's go.
Doop-de-doop-de-doo. How to gender that person.
I can't. I still can't. We just got a close up and I still can't.
Is everybody logging back in again? Oh, please have the camera on her if she's guilty. Please. I want a bit of shade on Frida.
Oh my god. That would be so good. My god, she's an ugly woman. I thought she fired this dude.
Looks like she's been crying or she's about to cry.
Oh yeah, she's got to turn on some waterworks. But I thought she fired this guy here.
Look, she's all dolled up now.
All right, Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury? Yes. All right, is it unanimous? Yes. Thank you, sir. James?
Oh, it's unanimous.
Nice.
So it could be a ton of bricks.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911,
The audio good,
Mr.
guys?
Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms.
Look at
Heard?
the face.
Answer,
Look at the face.
yes.
Oh,
Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question, the
It's
statement was
done.
false. Answer,
It's done.
yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by
watch her
Ms.
fake a
Heard.
fainting
Answer,
or
yes.
PTSD fucking spasm or
Question,
something.
due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the
Her heart
statement,
has started
it
racing now. You
conveyed a
can see.
defamatory implication to someone who saw
you
it
saw a
other
jaw
than
go?
Mr. Depp.
Yeah.
Answer, yes.
Watch your eyes.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven
Oh,
by clear and
she's
convincing
fucked.
evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
This is when you done fucked up.
2, as to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements
on.
of
Go
defamation?
on.
Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the
Remember,
statement was
people,
about Mr.
Her
Depp?
father's a millionaire.
Answer, yes.
50 million's nothing.
Question, the statement was false?
No, it's all about the
Answer,
fucking propaganda.
yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear
That
and
was a bad
convincing
one.
evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Okay.
Boom!
There you go. That's all they
3,
needed.
as to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled "A Transformative Moment for Women" in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote,
I
I
have to
had the
agree with
rare
Dave.
vantage point of seeing
Let's see
in
what
real
happens.
time
They'll
how
double down.
institutions protect men
knows?
accused of abuse.
We'll have to wait a couple of
End
weeks to
quote.
see what happens.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
Look at this
Question,
chick
the
smiling
statement
here.
was
She
about
was just
Mr.
all
Depp.
happy, right?
Answer,
When they first went to
yes.
her, she was super happy.
Question, the statement
Is that
was
his
false?
daughter?
Answer, yes.
Is that bottom of the screen? Is that the guy at
Question, the
Terminator
statement
2?
has a defamatory
T1000.
implication about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes.
No.
Question, the defamatory
Doesn't look like him
implication
then.
was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
The word of the day is yes.
Yes.
As against Amber Heard,
As
we, the
Obama said,
jury,
yes,
award
we can.
compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
What?
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
What?
Okay, now they're
In
reading it
civil
out
case
broken
number
down. 50
CL
total.
2019
Oh.
2911,
Oh.
Ms. Heard's
Okay.
claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement appearing in the April 8, 2020 online
This is the one
edition of
she's
the
waiting
Daily
for.
Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield,
Yes.
depending on their needs.
And they all
They
need to
have
do
selected some of her
retractables.
sexual violence hoax
And they can
facts
all be
as
held
the sword,
accountable as well.
inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
Ooh.
2.
There you go.
As
All
to
of
this
those fucking
statement
companies
appearing
that
in the
promoted
April
her
27,
now have to do retractions
2020
and are liable
online
for
edition
suit
of
as
the
well.
Daily
For
Mail,
being sued.
quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the
Could be
trick.
game over, man.
The
Yep.
officers came to the
They're
penthouses,
gonna fucking
thoroughly
run away
searched
from
and
her like
interviewed,
rats from a
and
sinking
left
ship.
after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false.
Oh,
Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by clear and convincing evidence that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3.
that's gone in a
As
favor,
to this
hasn't it?
statement appearing
That
in the
one went
April
in your favor, yeah.
27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, "We've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp," end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
That's a good
As
one.
against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against
That's
John
7
C.
so far,
Depp
ain't it?
II, we, the jury,
17.
award punitive damages in
17.
the amount of $0.
Oh, what?
Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no.
Over half.
Juror number 6. Juror number 10. Juror number 15. Juror number 16. Juror number 22. Juror number 27.
So it
Juror
wasn't a
number
total knockout
29.
then.
All right, I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your
Well, they've
hard
won.
work during this trial. And I know I
They've won,
speak
yeah.
for everybody here.
But still, they
when
weren't.
I
It wasn't.
appreciate, tell you
It
that we
wasn't
appreciate your
convincing, was it?
sacrifices and your time and your public service in this
But
matter, okay?
The reparations
So I'm
were
going to have you
next to
go back to the
nothing.
jury deliberation
Like I said,
room
half.
for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay?
Not even.
All right, thank you.
Well, unless they come back for some more.
We'll have to see what the media response is to after all this. And
Well, I honestly think they're either gonna
Johnny
like I said,
won.
somebody somebody is gonna fucking double down or triple down, right?
Yeah,
And
because he didn't get the full 30 mil.
Okay.
They're going to say,
In
"Oh, look,
accordance with law, I recommend the punitive damages award to the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's award, okay? I will set this down for entry of an order, and can we do it on June 24th at 10 a.m. if that's available? All right,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
Mr. Chu, if you could prepare that order and then circulate it to Ms. Bretterhoff, and we can have all the objections noted on it. All right?
We'll do that, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, and if I get it before that date, I'll take it off the docket, okay? All right, again, thank you to all the attorneys for your professionalism, and you're welcome to come to my courtroom anytime. Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay? All right, court is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
there we have it. Watch the
I
rats run.
I think as far as Amber's team was concerned, I think that was a success.
Well, I think they've still won. Yeah, they still won. Like, I mean, she's never going to face any jail time for these false accusations, right?
But it wasn't intended to be like that because it was a civil case.
Right.
With Johnny
But
versus-
still, she's been in court cases in Britain, right, where jail time would have been the fucking case if she was found guilty of
Perjury.
perjury, which she should
Yeah.
have been, and they fucking denied it. They gave her the win, right, because it's fucking feminist run Britain. I'm
Mhm.
sorry to say, brother. I know you're from that area, but fuck it.
You don't have to
It's
tell
a
me
lost
again.
cause, right?
The nuclear spaceman.
Yeah, I mean, they should have been. That should have been done right there, but instead they put him through the ringer for fucking 6 years almost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So-
we cut off audio to the court. But hey, victory
There
hugs
we go.
all around.
Yeah.
It's a small win, but it's a fucking win finally. Yay for justice finally. Oh, well, there we have
feel-
it, folks. He won, but he only got half. Not even.
What's the one she filed? Or was that she proven that someone spoke out against that and it was malicious? So basically, if he did it in any different way, then he probably would have got the 30 mil.
Yeah, well, he should have gotten fucking 50 mil, but they can still put in the countersuit and win all of that back. All of that
Isn't
back.
it 17,350? Because of the court
17 mil,
proceedings.
but plus 350,000, which they're saying they'll remove if they show that it's been paid already. And yes, the initial case was for 50 million, and then she wants to do a countersuit for 100 million because
You know,
it's not
and
about
none
money.
of them, and I know Depp probably hasn't even earned anything from this. How much does it cost those 3 lawyers?
Oh fuck
It's probably costing more than 15 mil.
Oh fuck yes. They're gonna fucking be like, dude. I honestly. Oh, that's good. I'm glad the crowd was there to fucking cheer Johnny.
Johnny Depp outside the courtroom right now. And so they're still standing outside. I imagine they are going to be here waiting for Johnny Depp's legal team to come out. As I was mentioned a few minutes ago with Anjanette, the lawyers themselves have basically earned celebrity status during the course of this trial. The judge sending the jurors back into the jury room one more time before they are dismissed. Linda, do you think we're going to hear anything from Amber Heard?
Well, she came to the courthouse, so I assume that she will give a press conference. So they'll say
Let's see what they say. This will be a key.
They'll say that she was vindicated.
Hint
Remember,
of
this
where the
case has
media is
a lot
going.
of spin going on with
Oh
it.
yeah.
But she's going to be asked the question: is how do you feel about the jury not believing your claims against Johnny Depp?
Perfect. Look what I've got coming.
He was.
I got victory
abuser.
hugs
It
coming
turns out he was the
when
victim,
Reverend
and she's
20
not
Piece
gonna be
gets
happy
here.
with that question. I don't think there's an answer she can spin that.
Reverend 20
look, I
Piece
think there's no
hugs.
question we're going to hear from her legal team. Maybe they'll take some questions. My guess is if she were to come
Yeah,
out,
yay
and that's
for a
big
millionaire.
if,
That's
because
a good
this
point.
is a pro Johnny Depp crowd out here. If she were to come out,
I
maybe
mean-
she would make a brief prepared statement and then be
I was
like,
thinking
I'm
about this
immediately
earlier.
ushered into a
Earlier on,
collar
it's
security.
like,
I don't think she's
even
going to be doing
though
any
Depp
kind of press
wins,
conference answering
but
any major questions right
it
now.
doesn't really affect me.
Jeff's team, on the
who
other
gives a
hand,
shit?
I expect
He's
they
in
will
the odd
be.
film
Again,
here
for
and
those
there.
who are just
The only
tuning
thing
in,
this
the
might
verdicts, I should
affect
say,
us
not
is
the
if
verdict,
the
but
media
verdicts
push a
are
certain
in,
narrative that sways law a certain way. So that's what I mean. I've just got my heels back at the moment to see how the narrative plays out.
Right, but I mean, Hemi's not wrong here. These people that can afford it can fucking buy justice. The common person, me or you or him, we get fucking
Don't tell me
destroyed every
about it.
day.
Well, purely, right, I've been debating getting a PayPal to get funding because I need lawsuits and I've got all these free lawyers and I've basically ended up becoming a part-time second-hand lawyer because you've got to do all the lawyer work to present them the information for them to even do any legwork for you.
Yeah.
And so, I'm still waiting on decisions. I've been waiting for a year when I could have just I just could have done it myself a year ago if I had the money, but I can't.
Here's what
he's got this sorted out in 2 years. I might be dead before I'll sort this out. That's
Well,
how long this will take.
Here's what I've got to say about the whole fact that, yes, okay, he's a movie star. He's got multi-millions of dollars. Yes, he can afford justice. However, organizations or groups or fucking people just like us start spreading the message about how this lie goes further than fucking Hollywood. It goes down to the very core of society. This will shine light in our direction, right? Now, will we see any justice out of it? Probably not in our lifetime. But the potential to at least shine a light on organizations like, the what are they called? The like fathers' rights movements, the Dad's First kind of fucking group, the groups that Paul Elam and Tom Golden and Janice Fiamingo were parts of. I mean, these people are literally out to try to save lives, and they are fucking shadow banned the fuck. Like they just get swamped with all kinds of negative media against them, right? All kinds. And now it's like,
if you look at these people, Chris, sorry to interrupt. I think this is an important thing: is that their overwhelming responses is positive. It's just the mainstream media are painting this negative narrative.
Yeah.
If you look at their channels, so the narrative, it's like a boiling kettle. But carry on, finish your point, mate.
No, I was just saying, like, this could shine light, and yeah, you're right. I mean, it might be a cell phone light, but it's some light. all we've ever had is a fucking
True.
glimpse of hope in the darkness. Like we've only ever had that little fucking candle of light. When we
But is
found
this
each other, it got a little brighter. With the
we
fucking media, like
yeah.
this kind of public case coming to light and being shown that this organization is corrupt from the fucking ground up,
Mhm.
right? It shines a little more light, and that's all we need to do is a little more light getting shined on the fucking real
Yeah.
problems of society and how children are used as fucking pawns and men are used as fucking slaves. And hey, eventually we'll start a fucking forest fire, right? Because all we have to do is destroy the narrative that they keep pushing. We destroy their propaganda.
But is this gonna set off a chain reaction, Chris? You know the amount of shit women done on men. I
Yeah.
mean, you're talking millions. I mean, it's done worse than what Amber's done, right?
Yeah.
But once, if all these men are now were thinking, which I don't think they are, but if they're thinking, maybe I can take my ex to court. Imagine if that happened. It'd change society. It would
Well,
change society.
like I said, anybody that's going to a family court, if you could get a fucking a news organization outside type of thing questioning about how family courts are operated and stuff, and if they're really fucking fair or if they're coming in as a bias, um it really puts pressure on these judges to basically not follow their protocol for money extraction, right? Because they're under a spotlight. Put a spotlight on anything and you'll see a change, right?
You've just mentioned something important there. You got to remember. I just mentioned all these men could go to court, but they're not filmed. They're not live streamed on YouTube. This was
No, they're not.
so. The result could be completely different. You're right there. You're correct. So
Yeah.
even if it did happen, it could be completely neutered.
It could. But as long as we keep shining lights on it, the more people fucking wake up to the fact that, we are in a corrupt system and men and children have been wrong the entire time. That whole
And
men are evil fucking narrative will just start fading away, right? Sunlight is the best disinfectant.
so you think after this trial they're going to wait? The media's going to wake up and go, "Oh, that we respect healthy, strong men." Or they're just going to wake up tomorrow and say, "No,
No, I
no,
mean
no.
this
We
this is not
we
going to
actually
happen
we need a
overnight.
political. We need a political change all over the world for that. Because even if one country overthrows, then they've got the rest of the world will gang up on him.
Yeah. Oh no,
It has to be a global effort.
dude,
And
they are definitely going to double down on shit.
it's we need. I think the next fake demic is what we're gonna is going to dictate how the people react. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, they're going to double down. They're going to push this fucking pro-feminist, women are all abused fucking propaganda, which is all bullshit, as hard as they fucking can because they know their narrative is falling apart, right? And this just goes to prove that it helps to prove anyway that the narrative they're trying to push is nothing but fucking bullshit, right?
And how are the forces going to react as well? Like are they going to be increasing social distrust? By invading them and beating on people's doors, forcing vaxes on people, because that's what we know they want.
Oh yeah.
No.
But see, like I said, that's all
So,
part of this conditioning, right? All of this fucking separating fathers and demasculating men and children and castrating the population and seeing how far they can take shit, right? That's all part of the
yeah,
conditioning. The end goal is not even close to what you're seeing. It's way down the road, but they have
yeah.
been taking baby steps all the fucking time. All the
It's the
time they
kid.
take
The
baby steps. They can't
the
do
tar-
extremes.
Sorry to interrupt there, but it's just I'm so passionate. Is that the target is the kids of
Yeah.
the kids, today's
Yep.
kids. That's who's gonna. That's when it's gonna be all effective because today's kids are dumb as pig shit. So the
Yep.
kids after that is just ruined. They're done for. So
Yeah.
it's the unborn kids of today
Yeah.
that are gonna are the actual targets, and then
Yeah.
they're targeting them by attacking their future parents, the
Yep.
children of today.
Well, why do you think they're trying to do the population control by promoting abortions everywhere for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
part of
gays and
that population. Yeah,
the
that's
gay
all part of
gender
the
and the
population
transgender.
control.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to shoot people once they get older. We can kill them in the womb. Save yourself a bullet.
Yeah, and we can vax off the straddlers. Hopefully
Yeah.
that gets most of the straddlers.
Yeah, and I mean they've brainwashed the women, so the mothers that are carrying these children into believing that this makes them strong and independent, right? So that
And then
they don't even have to like abort them in the womb with force. They're signing up to do it, right? Leading sheep to the slaughter.
and say the child survives, say it doesn't get aborted. What's the first teacher most likely that's going to get? Either something on the TV or something on the iPad. And most likely it's going to be something on YouTube. And we just saw Susan on the World Economic Forum
Yeah,
telling exactly what she wants for our kids. Only mainstream, cookie cutter, fucking corporate, mainstream, dick sucking, vagina licking morons, drooling from the mouth, fucking having dopamine fucking rushes from shit TikTok fucking videos.
yeah, yeah. And you know, like I said, gun sight, that's all part of that fucking
And
conditioning, buddy.
YouTube videos. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All of this, teachers, all of it is a step
Don't get
in
started.
in the
Yeah,
direction
the
for them.
teachers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's all a step. The fucking transgenderism, you know, the gay thing started it, you know, the separation of fathers from kids and households, the bribing of the mothers. It's all little steps. Disarmament, it's all little steps. They want it to work this time. So they
Yeah.
are taking their time. They're not starting a fucking war. They're taking their time, rolling forward. And I want to mention David Icke and what he said on Real Talk because if you guys like, yes, I do believe David Icke put out some fucking insane shit, right? But when he was on, London Real for that interview, and he talked about the steps that the government takes to, you know, they'll put in like emergency acts or temporary acts, and when they go to roll it back, they never roll it all the way back. They always
Yeah.
leave something, and then the next time they get to
Mhm.
leave a little bit more, and the
An
next time they leave.
incremental. He
Yeah,
calls it an incremental totalitarian tiptoe.
and he was not wrong on that. That shit was exactly what we see. Exactly. It's
Yeah.
just they've escalated things. Now,
Mhm.
instead of like little baby steps, you know, laws that they change that we never hear about, now they're like, we're changing the dynamics of society instantly right here.
Bro, I had someone queuing up behind me with a mask still today. I
Yeah,
turned around and I went, dude, you do know it's long gone. He goes, I want to protect myself. I went,
from what?
okay. Because I already knew by that answer. He didn't talk to me like, yeah, he was very kind and polite. That was me. He was a nice guy. But, you know, goddamn, where's
That's all right.
society going, man?
Where they want it to go. They're leading it
Mhm.
down a fucking slow
You
death
can't talk.
spiral
Yeah,
rabbit hole.
You can't talk to these people at all, man.
Yeah.
You can't. You tell them something. It's like, well, that's not what I've been told. Or, what can you say about that? You know, they've been
Yeah.
told something else and they believe it. So what can you do?
Oh, I was told that water was wet and fucking fire was hot.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Hopefully you
Mhm.
haven't been told the opposite because you'd be fucked. So, what do you think, Manly? Should we start opening up the chat and inviting some guys in? We're going to do this like one at a time here, guys.
I thought you was going to do that from the start, but carry on, bruv.
No. Let's do it one at a time here, guys. We'll get you guys in, have your piece, and yeah, give us your thoughts. But let's do it one at a time because we don't want to get too overwhelmed. We'll be here forever. And I still have things to do before I stream tonight, which I probably will. So, but I had a few things that I wanted to cover tonight from actually
Yeah.
Tom Golden. You know, it's a pretty exciting announcement. If you guys don't follow Men Are Good, I recommend it. But tonight I will cover it and I'll have links for everybody. All right, so we got Mr. Singletown Bachelor. Hello, sir. Good day.
Hello.
Hey,
Again,
brother.
Yeah, again.
again today.
Yes.
So what do you
It's nice
think,
to have a
brother?
day off. Sorry.
What do you think so far?
Um, it's a bit of a pat on the back from the court system, but or the the jury.
Mhm.
He should have gotten much more
Yeah,
in
Oh, I fully
I
compensation.
agree.
agree.
It's a crap show, but we all knew that it wouldn't compare the almost 6 years that he has out of Hollywood or Weirderwood, as I call it.
Yep.
So and the second thing I'm drinking tonight is Odin's kryddermiddel. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm drinking my sorrows tonight, but that's another matter. It has nothing to do with the court case. We have a referendum today.
oh yes, yes. You mentioned that to us yesterday, and you've turned in your service,
Yep,
equipment, and said, "Go fuck yourself. I'm out."
yep.
You know what, brother? I understand that that was probably pretty hard for you, and
It
nobody
is.
likes to lose hope in their country, but we support you all the way.
I
That's Yeah, I've already written my MOD, Minister of Defense, on Twitter on how I could turn in my book that has certain things in it. So I'm all that for to see whether or not they have anything to say about it. But let's hear if they come back with with something to say about it. But I don't give a shit. They can toss me in a prison and throw away the key. I don't give a damn.
Well,
But
brother, that's the sacrifices we have to make for freedom sometimes,
yep,
right?
it
Sometimes we
is.
have to sacrifice ourselves. It's always easy to sacrifice somebody else's well-being or their lives or their livelihoods when it comes to
Absolutely.
yours, and you have to throw it all on the line
Yep.
for freedom, for your God-given rights, not country-given rights, God-given rights. And I'm not religious, but your freedom on this earth to live your life in some semblance of happiness and peace is not something any government should be even not allowed to take away, but even attempt to take away. But when
natural
they,
law.
yeah,
Um,
natural law. But when they do it in baby steps, you just don't see it go, right?
we have what 51 to 49 sort of in um, in the gender specific in male and female voters. That was last time. That was 2019. We had 51 female and 49 male who could vote. So I don't know whether or not it's enough, but hey, it doesn't matter anymore. So I'll say one for the show. Cheers.
Thanks, brother. We appreciate it, and thanks for coming on. We'll hopefully see you tonight. All right.
Yeah. Female sailors. That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whenever it is in your time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully they don't put you in jail for fucking walking away and telling them to get stuffed.
They can kick rocks, but it has I wouldn't say a meaning, but it has thanks to or they has arms that connects to what they hurt and versus him case. So they are also on a global scale that they minimize what men can do and what say and they just pay up the bill. Luckily, we don't have so crazy ass court systems here, but some of the kids are getting pawned into that system because the mother or the father is using them to maneuver the other party out of their lives, so to speak. So
Yeah, parental alienation, which we are going to cover tonight as well. Like I said, that's actually what tonight's topics and videos are going to be based on, and it's some exciting news, and at the same time, it's horrible news because this is what we have to face every day as common men. But yeah, brother, if you're done saying your piece, I got other people waiting in the back. We got Angler MGTOW that's looking to come in. If you're done, and well, I just want to swap people out so we're not over talking each other, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice to have you on, Rob. It was good speaking with you again. Good to have contact with you again.
All right, brother. We will talk to you later tonight. Mr. Angler MGTOW, hello, sir.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Not too bad, brother. Not too bad. Yourself? I think this is a pretty good sort of day for us.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's kind of wild how this all turned out, and a crazy bitch got beat, but I don't think that she got beat bad enough.
No, not even close. She got off easy.
Yeah,
but like I said, some media outlets will come in and triple down on it, right?
Sure.
They'll be like, "Oh, look how fucking misogynistic it is," right? And some of them are gonna flee from her like fucking rats from a sinking ship, right? As long as we keep sunlight on this, guys.
Yep.
We will disinfect. So sorry, brother, I didn't mean to interrupt. So, any other thoughts there, Brother Angler?
Oh no, I didn't want to interrupt, but no, I think the same. I think this is, I think it's a win for the most part. That some guys are they're going to catch wind of this.
100%.
Yeah.
How much did she plan to? Was it Johnny was 30 mil? I reckon he should have got about 25 mil of it.
I think he should have got fucking 75 mil.
He should have got every fucking thing back that she ever took. That's what he should have got. Because it was proven.
My lack of sympathy to celebrities.
Well, the fact of the matter, I mean, I consider this a win, but Johnny still got fucked.
Totally.
On a personal level. He should have got every fucking thing back that was taken from him. And then
that is true.
Borderline bitch that runs around, being a fucking fool. She caused this whole fucking thing.
Yep, 100%. And here's the thing. Right now, they have it proven
he's coming out now. He's coming out. Is that him?
Johnny's not here.
Oh, no, that's sorry to interrupt. I thought he was coming out.
All of these
Oh, it is him, isn't it?
No, that's not him.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, my bad again. Sorry.
All of these people that fucking help her push this propaganda and held her up as a victim all need to be sued as well.
Give me a hug.
And they know that's coming.
I agree. But that's just not how it goes. What's the term for it? Like where that can't be touched?
Vagina privilege?
No, not that. But Chris, yes, every motherfucker should be held accountable for this. I agree with you totally.
Yeah,
I agree with David.
Yes,
this should be like the new Kyle Rittenhouse, where he goes on a fucking war campaign to sue everybody.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Kyle Rittenhouse thing?
Yes.
Well, we're still hearing about it, but it's kind of developing slowly. I guess they're building their cases against everybody. I haven't heard much in the media.
That is a good point. That's probably another court case. It's going to distract the world for a good length of time.
Yeah.
When's that planned?
Well, that's just it. They're keeping it hush hush.
Yeah.
One thing too, I hope that they're not taking advantage of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They, of course, they are. Them implementing all this World Economic Forum crap while distracting everybody, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna chalk it up to a little bit of hope was added to our struggles in this world as
yeah, a
men.
bit of hopium. Yeah,
Yeah.
hopium.
opium.
I'll take a
I was
fucking
about
bit
to
of
say the
hopium.
same thing.
Yeah. Now there's another one. Future money loss for Johnny Depp. Personally, like one of the guys said, or Singletown Bachelor said, Disney should be on the fucking hook for this shit.
No, it's Warner Brothers. I was
No,
going to say that. I'm sure it was Warner Brothers,
no,
wasn't it?
Disney's the one that fucking he was mostly getting paid from.
Amber Heard's with Warner Brothers. That's right. That's right. Amber Heard's with Warner Brothers and Johnny's with Disney, isn't she?
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Because
Hey.
Warner
Why
Brothers
in the
has
fuck
DC.
did that bitch win any fucking money at all? I mean, why in the fuck did she get a dime?
It doesn't
No,
actually
I
tell us.
understand that Johnny Depp won,
But she still won.
The only thing I can think of is that someone intentionally defamed her, and that was when the jury said yes. So she must won money for that.
well, I'll tell you what. I'm monk right now, and so I don't
Amen.
really, like. I appreciate attractive women, but I would never touch them. But that Amber fucking Heard, she just made every good-looking woman that I could ever see ugly. Like,
Yep,
she got $2 million out of this.
yep. 2 million.
Fucking borderline whore. A person that has a mental disorder that wouldn't go and fix it and did this. What is it? 6 years now?
6 years. Yep,
Yep.
yep. So, any
See-
final thoughts, Angler? Because we're getting people piling in here, buddy, and I need to sort through them before we all shut down. But yeah,
No,
sorry to
Chris,
interrupt. But you're
I'm
right.
out, bro. Thanks.
You're absolutely
Nice one,
right.
Angela.
Thank you, and we'll hopefully see you guys tonight.
All right, later.
Later, brother. Mr. Pooping while standing. Hello, sir.
Lord Mitchell, brother, what's going on?
Emperor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Lord Emperor, I did not address you by your full doctrinated name. No,
Emperor of Freedom.
I just, I mean, obviously all of us are a little bit disappointed with the final amounts of the verdict, but at least it went somewhat in our way. And I just can't help but wonder. I mean, and I'm sure that like the legacy media is going to come out and say we need to have a discussion on race, gender, and misandry, misogyny because of this. And it's like before that, there would be no F's given.
Yeah.
I was on Good Mother's channel here before I popped over, and we were having a great time. Just, I mean, and here's the thing: we all know that if this is a 0.0001% of men that could actually formulate or have the money to provide any type of defense. So it's like to see that this is the exception. No, this is just a very wealthy man that said, he's not in it for the money. He just wanted to paint Amber Turd for the vile reptile that she is.
Yeah. He wanted his name cleared.
Exactly.
Like he said that from the start. He wanted his name cleared. And you're right.
He could have stepped away and just said, you know what? I've got hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't need this. I'm going to relax. But it was a principle, and I applaud him for that. But how many men can do that? How many men have tried and they've got eviscerated?
Dude,
not only public, but family court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've all tried.
I just I look at it like it's a win. Is it a solid win? I'll wait until tomorrow to see how the legacy media tries to spin this.
Exactly.
Yeah. And to answer Hammy 4-Speed here, yes, she can. she can appeal this and then go for 100 million if she wants.
Well, and she will blame. She won't blame like the female. I mean, yeah, she's going to blame her counsel that they were not, completely non-inept. And it's going to be, then it's going to go into the whole like scenario where we've seen before. It's not her actions. It's not what a jury of her peers. It's she didn't have the correct representation that presented her side of the story.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry, man. They're going to come out with everything. Like I said, there will be groups that will double down, that will triple down, quadruple down on the whole feminist dogma. Men are garbage. The system's rigged against us, even though, they just literally have to speak and somebody's life is ruined or over, because a lot of men do get shot and killed or fucking gang beaten or murdered, whatever the case may be, with these false allegations that they put out, right? And
Brian Banks. Prime
that?
example. Brian Banks.
Brian Banks. There you go. There you go. Right? And it happens all the fucking time, guys. All the time. There's no end to it. Like, the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, Oberlin College, the Duke Lacrosse, Virginia Tech, Columbia Mattress Girl.
Yeah.
It's
and that's the ones we know of.
Exactly there, Chris. It's like there are. I was talking with a neighbor the other day, and she's British, so she's been following this like nonstop. Naturally, she's a woman, so therefore, it like it hits her, amygdala and the dopamines of the excitement or drama or whatever. And I'm like, and she was actually like, I think Amber Heard has just been vilified. And I'm like, but have you like how much have you watched to understand? And I can't wait to talk to her tonight and go, so what'd you think of the verdict? And I'm sure it's going to be like another example of the patriarchy and how the justice system is run by men and all that friggin' bullshit.
Anyway. Yeah, what about all the fucking children?
Hey, brother, you know what you should do? And you don't have to put her on video, but record it for us. Just record.
You know what?
Guys? If you get a chance, record all your interactions with people about this or whatever. Like I said, if they're purely fucking fed on the mainstream media or they're fucking feminized and indoctrinated, record your interactions with them. And no videos required, just audio. We'll play it out.
And Chris, I just took a relatively recent job. I work for a Fortune 50 healthcare company as a director. So I manage, and I work with 90% women. Mm-hmm. God help me. But that's one of the aspects. I got a little pen recorder. I've got a belt recorder as a backup as well. And I feel like if I did not do that, and of course, open door policy at all times, if there's any issue that that woman has a problem or whatever, I make sure that I secure a area in which that other people can look in to see what's going on.
Dude,
and that's the sad state.
My phone is blowing up with people talking about how Johnny won. Like so this is gonna get some attention, that's for sure. Sorry to interrupt you there, brother. I just thought I'd point that out because
no, it's just to think 10 years ago that wouldn't have been needed.
No,
but and it started with Gamergate, in my opinion. The whole dongle like scenario or issue that they had with these guys who were talking about nothing sexual, but a female woman, sat there and said,
Anita Sarkassian.
What's that?
What's that?
That was her name. That was the feminist in charge of Gamergate, Anita Sarkassian.
Yes,
Anita Sarkeesian.
Anita Sarkeesian.
Sarkeesian. That's it.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no, she's already.
Bitch.
Hey Chris, I don't know if you have Twitch. I dropped that crap a long time ago, but yeah, she's already posted on this.
Oh yeah, no, I have Twitch because I need it for ads.
Or I'm sorry, not Twitter rather.
Oh no, I have Twitter too. Yeah, no.
Yeah. She's already posted her thoughts on this.
Oh yeah, no. And let me guess,
Yeah.
I can probably read it out using my psychic fucking toxic masculinity powers. That there are trigger words like misogyny and unequal rights and women oppressed and everything's sexist and everything's racist.
It's a reflection of a woman's wage gap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wage
that's right.
gaps.
Yeah.
Am I getting close? I'm using my psychic voodoo powers here.
So, like, as a side anecdote to that, so one of my other female neighbors that she's got a dog. I've got a dog as well, which that is not my dog. It's just a dog in Portugal that fell in love with. But she and that's not my profile name. This guy, probably mid 60s. He was part of our tour group or whatever, going around to some of the wines and or wineries or Porta vineyards there in Portugal. This guy was probably in his mid to late 60s. That guy was a freaking Chad. But anyway, so she's a CPA by training, right? You would think that she would understand balance sheets and investments, impact, risk, tolerance, etc. So we got talking about like the wage gap, and I said, well, I mean, I made the basic premise that has been made multiple times before. I said, well, Deborah, if there really was a wage gap and women were paid anywhere from 77 to 83% of what men were, why wouldn't corporations fire all men and hire all women?
Exactly.
And then she was like, well, but it's a good old boy. And I'm like, all right, I'm out. Never mind. I'm out.
Yep.
You just can't, they can't understand normal thinking.
No, and like I said, I've had friends that have mentioned it years after it was debunked. I mean, this shit was debunked 3 months into it.
Yep.
And it is still going to this day because it's a narrative they want to believe. Okay, we've all heard the same statements. It's A, illegal and has been since like 1960. B, there's no fucking evidence to back it up. C, the proof that they gathered was based on misleading information. They didn't include like the time off, how many hours they worked,
Risk, educational, hours worked.
None of that. None of that.
Nope.
None.
It was like, oh, you have an XX, XY, then we're going to delineate between that. And never took into account the fact that women will not, they always want to marry up. So they want to have the luxury of choice between whether or not they want to work or not. And God forbid the man that says, well, I'm making, 150,000, that should be plenty enough. Well, that's not going to fulfill me. So it's always going to be one that he has to compromise or concede to what she wants. And then when she comes home from a long day, she's stressed out or like, I don't want to have to deal with the cooking. He's worked, 40, 50 hours a week. And, I feel for the kids because this is not going to end well. I mean, I think that we are going to have a bachelor tax in the next decade or so. I mean, they won't call it a bachelor tax, but it's going to be hitting on those that are single, and they'll figure out some way in which to
implement it culturally and socially.
Exactly.
Well, they're already doing that. This is all. We're already conditioned. That's why you have people like your neighbor. It's already conditioned. They are already willing to walk straight into fucking the fires of hell, right? Because they believe a lie. Already conditioned. No saving them.
Yep.
No saving them. Not everybody is going to be saved. And we can't save everyone. All we can do is our best. What's the old saying from that movie? Save as many as you can. And that's all we can do.
And even if she came up through a good parental intact family, once she gets to college, it's almost game over for her.
Yeah. We have seen, we got guys in this fucking chat right now who had daughters that went into college normal and came out fucking turbo fucking feminist with the poison toxic colored hair, the piercings,
tattoos all over,
the tattoos. We've got them in this fucking chat right now. And they are more than welcome to come fucking show their fucking story and put the pictures up of like the befores and afters.
It's like keeping
It's
their children
disgusting.
a childlike state. You know, you got all these children programs of all these pretty colours, or the Teletubbies, or different types of colours. When they grow into like this adult 2025, them still like try to dress like these Teletubbies.
Yeah.
So they never grow out of it, do they? Them still in this childlike, colourful, delusional kind of cartoon state. You know, that's saying in the truth community, we live in the cartoon world. And we
Yep.
truly fucking do.
Yep. Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
I will say that I do think, much like this wokeism bullshit, I think that there's an element of which, because I mean, I truly believe there is a silent conservative majority that they're afraid to speak out. You know, like they don't give a crap about whether or not if you're lesbian, gay, queer, whatever, trans. They don't care. But when you push it in their face to the point where, in order to elevate you, I have to succumb, they go, you know what? I don't care. I thought we were supposed to be, equal, or we need to look at each other as, a non-privileged sect, and it's based on our merits or abilities, right? Because that's what you wanted.
Yep.
And I do see that pendulum swinging. Obviously, it went way far to the left, but I think, especially with Gen Zs, I see them as either checking out or starting to stand up. I mean, the boomers fucked it for us. And the Gen X's were, well, go along to get along, happy wife, happy life kind of crap. The Gen Ys, I think that they were kind of, I really don't want to make a fuss, but I think the Gen Zs are like, well, I'm either going to fight against it, and I do see the majority of them just saying, no, I'm going to exit. I'm going to go to a trade. I'm not doing the
They want
corporate
nothing to do with
America.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd
Absolutely.
rather play video games and not form a family and not step up, because whenever I do, it seems I get knocked down.
Yeah. And that's exactly the outcome. This outcome of walking away from it and separating themselves from society falls right in line with the narrative they're trying to push as well, that you will own nothing and be happy, and we're going to drop the population down as low as we can, or as low as we need, right? For
Yep.
the oligarchs to fucking continue their lifespan.
Fuck you, Klaus Schwab.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
fuck Klaus Schwab, unless he wants to pay me billions of dollars. But yeah, no, I fully agree, brother. Fully agree. And like I said, we got guys right here that have watched it. They've watched their children get completely fucking corrupted just by going to a college.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, I believe college should expand your mind to new ideas as a young person, and it should open you up to the fact that your world is bigger than your fucking community or your state or your country. But these ideals that they pump into these kids is all that they get out of it now. That's everything they take from college. Pro fucking feminism, gender fluencies, blah 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 blah. Where the fuck is that useful?
No, I mean, travel is a great thing. And I think that every man, and instead of a man going to college and then maybe taking a year or two off to go
I
travel,
agree.
to get a trade, make your money, take your time off, or start your own business, and then travel yourself. And then, exactly to your point, Chris, that he can learn what that college experience, to know that what he thought that he knew, or with other cultures, he's got so much more to learn.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
women
he
look
did.
at it as, this is an opportunity to get some strange, and for a YOLO aspect, eat, pray, love, and then they can come back, when they're in their late 20s, early 30s, and then find that Mr. Big that's going to rescue them. They look at experiences so differently. Men look at it as a way in which to improve or learn, and what women look at it as the opportunity for, what's the right word? Help me
Extortion?
out. Like, yeah, well, I was going to say extort. Yeah, like, where can I find maybe a better bag? Maybe not richer, but maybe more worldly or different. I mean, I can't tell you how many girls, like, even in college, that did a semester abroad. And
Where can I find the
Nazi
supply of my consumerism?
Yep.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Where can I get the most, extract the most for the least? You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
why,
And
like,
spend it on
places like,
useless shit. That's the
why
worst thing about it. It's not even on good shit.
that's why things like OnlyFans and fucking sugar babies and all that, that's why those organizations are I guess,
Making big.
platforms,
Yep.
they fucking exploded because it's like the easiest thing to do for the maximum amount of returns.
And even if you don't want to show any skin or full skin, just go on Twitch and play a couple of games that guys like.
Yeah.
You're going to make 3 or 4 times what a really competitive gamer would make, just because you got boobs.
Yep, dude, we've seen the best of them fucking using bots.
Belladine or Bellafine, whatever. I mean,
Belle Delphine, the bathwater.
Belle Delphine. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yep. She took it to a whole new level, man.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm going to give her credit where credit is due.
YouTube.
I'm going to give her credit where credit is due. She saw the fucking niche in that system and she exploited it to the fucking max.
Oh,
and she is not as dumb as you think. Not as dumb as you think. But these other girls are just fucking followers and copycats. You know what I mean? Like, she took the stupidest shit and made it fucking $1 billion fucking industry for her. And all these other girls that came after were nothing but fucking pseudos. They were just afterthoughts, you know?
Well, and just like who is the porn actress with Tommy Lee, the blonde, Jenna Jameson, right?
Right.
So she did a lot of actual scenes, and then she created and then she became a director, and then she created her own production company.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like she did that on her own.
Yeah, exactly.
If you look at her background, no, she had a lot of help, because most in that industry, that would be a differentiator to say, here's a female director, a female production company. Ladies, you're going to be safe and protected. And for the men that were competitors to them, this is the differentiator between that misogynistic, hard sex porn. But meanwhile, if you've seen some of her production videos, there's really no difference between being a male producer or director and versus what she does, because she's
not a bit.
All to what sells,
Yeah,
and
it was all the indoctrination that she did with, like you said, the girls. You're going to be safer here. It's not going to be run by men.
Yeah.
We got your back, homie. Now get on your back.
Yep.
But you
Take
look
this
at the
double
opposite
dip
side.
in the ass.
Look at the episode when Stoyer accused of James Dean of rape.
Yes.
It ended her career. Stand
Yeah.
still. Just poof. She had a whole production company, everything. You accuse the wrong man, and whether it's true or false, you affect the person who's in the club, then your career's over. And
Yeah.
look, what's she doing now? She had a full flowing production going. What's she doing now? Nothing.
Nothing.
A
Well,
little
Brother
magazine
Poopin',
skit thing.
sorry to
'cause
interrupt you there, Manly.
It's just it's I'm on 4chan a lot, and all this Riley Reid and Stoyer and all this rape nonsense. And what was the other one who hung herself? The one with the big tits, or August Ames or something like that. She hung herself, and she was supposed to reveal some stuff about the industry, and apparently found her hung in the park. Suicide.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
and
suspicious.
look at fucking the Miss USA or Miss something. She fucking ended up committing suicide because she was starting to, age out. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
she was 34, I think.
Yeah.
32, 34, somewhere
I think
around
32. Like, fuck, gentlemen, we're all gonna age out. That doesn't mean you got to commit suicide of it or over it. Well, Jesus Christ, how fucking self-centered and selfish are you? Like, oh well, if I'm over a certain age and I've lost my looks, I'm fucked. So I might as well just kill myself. Even if you are in that industry, age with grace. You know what I mean?
And how many men
Talk
have
about
started
hitting the wall
something
too hard.
Dude, and she was
Sorry.
gorgeous.
Sorry about that.
No, she was gorgeous.
Well, and how many men have had to pivot from, they've had like a great career. They got maybe laid off or they aged out, and then they had to pivot, to do something else. And it may be something that was 3/4, half of what they were doing, but they move forward. Women look at it as just, well, I'm done. Like I'm aged out. Like, but they won't recognize their own sexuality and the price that they have, or really the value that they have when they're younger, to realize that, gee, I might need to monopolize on that. And instead of money, it might need to be more of like I look at it because I'm heavily into like investments. It's like, I tell people all the time, that Social Security that you're paying into FICA right now, yes, it sucks that you're paying in that much, and you look at it, but that is a guarantee, provided the government doesn't screw it up. But you're going to get that back in spades, depending on how long that you live.
Yeah.
So the money that you make now, or the income that's addressed, that's almost like a guaranteed bond fund. These women that have that, they don't look at it like that. They take it, they spend it. And then when that wall hits or their time is gone, they've got to pivot. They don't know what to do. They just immediately look for the next parasite that they can leech off of. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, Thumper just got hit on, so parasites are looking for him. Anyway, brother, we're coming up on 2 hours here, gentlemen, and I want to thank everybody for coming, and to let you guys know this was video 80. So we're almost at that 100 mark. So,
Nice one.
Pooping,
Where are
any
you at
final
right now?
thoughts?
Wait a minute, 147 subscribers? Get out of here.
I know, man. I'm being fucking held back. Like, nobody likes me, I guess. We get lots of views. We get hundreds of views on videos, and most people aren't subbed. I can't even get over 30 likes.
Unbelievable.
But no dislikes. Like, what's wrong? Are you guys racist? You racist?
Smash that like.
Smash that like or dislike. I don't care.
I mean, they both help, but just as long as you engage, yeah.
Yeah, interaction. Yeah, no, I like I said, man, I think we need to shine the spotlight on things now, and there's never a better time to help put a little bit of that. What did you call it, Manly? Hope. What was it?
Hopium.
Hopium. Yes, we need some hopium. We need to coin that fucking term, hopium, because we need it.
No, it's already been coined, mate. But I just thought it was
Oh well,
fitting
I'm
for the
fucking
time.
stealing it anyway.
Yeah.
You know
More
what?
opium
'Cause
and
nobody
less
says
copium.
no to the emperor. Fuck. Sorry, brother. What was that?
Oh, I was going to say more hopium and less copium.
That's
'Cause
right.
Copium
That's right.
ain't fucking working for anybody.
Yep.
Copium.
And you know what, guys? I appreciate everybody that came, and I appreciate all your donations through PayPal. And if you want to throw in a couple bucks, it will be highly appreciated. And if you want to join us tonight, we're going to be going over some parental alienation stuff and watching a couple videos and promoting a new TV series, actually, which is going to be great. So tune in tonight.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, and what time? Just for the.
I am going to try to post it for 6:30 if possible, or maybe even 6 o'clock.
Is that
It
Central
depends.
or Eastern?
That would be Pacific.
Pacific. Okay.
Yeah. So
All
right
right.
now it is 1:28. So I don't know where you are pooping, but set your clocks to it, I guess. You know
All
what I mean?
Yeah. Sounds good, man.
All
All
right.
right. Well, listen. Hey, Chris, thanks for letting me jump on. Amanda, it's great talking to you too. I mean, hey, just out of curiosity, where are you from? Because I am curious whether or not, because when I was, in Eastern Europe, like Germany, Spaniards, Portuguese, Croatians, there was elements like when the guys got together and I kind of got on my rant, or actually when we were in bars and I was the older guy in the group, but I didn't really, there was a lot of like stuff that took place with women that would come up and buy us a beer, like, oh, what are you guys drinking? Do you want to get, I'm like, no. Or at best, it's like, all right, well, tell me a friggin' joke at least. And they couldn't even do that. I'm like, well, get the fuck out of here. I mean, you're boring.
You're boring.
And there was an element where I've got a buddy in Turkey, and I think even though that they don't know what MGTOW is or red pill, I think men are just wising up and going, yeah, what worked 10 years ago, we know now. Like, we know what you see us, and this is the way that we're going to see you. So if you expect us to entertain you, those days are gone.
Yeah. They need to start changing their Tinder profiles and start removing their fucking requirements on their list, because nothing says red flag like, I'm looking for a funny guy who's traditional and, loving and caring and submissive and blah blah blah. Basically, I need somebody to pay my bills.
Exactly. And take care of my 2 kids because they're the
Yeah.
world to me. So you're going to
Yeah,
be
they're my
third or
world.
fourth at best behind my pet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Well,
Yeah.
gentlemen, I've
All right.
posted the link again, and I will leave this up. So if you guys want to come backstage and have a conversation, feel free. But other than that, guys, thank you for coming. Manly Load and all
Yeah,
the people that were on the panel.
if
Thank
you like
you.
a bit of red, if you like a red pill truth, a bit of off the wall, out to the box thinking, I'm the channel for you.
Amen.
So
Manly.
definitely.
Amen.
Thanks,
And
thanks for having me on. And I just thought I'd send you the message. I thought, well, it's 40 minutes. Who else would want to view it? Chris. So yeah.
Goddamn right I will.
Oh yeah, here we are.
Yeah, damn right. If you ever need a co-host for anything, just fucking let me know. I'm in.
All right, man.
All right, gentlemen. Well, the link is up, and if you guys want to jump in, now's the time. Come on in, have a backstage conversation with each other, and I will pop in intermediately because I have other things to do before the day is out. And if not, we will see you all tonight.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Hey,
Right.
Manly, stay on because I've got a couple of questions for you.
Okay, no problem.
Hemi, it will be. I'm going to try to shoot for 6, guys. So it's a little earlier. I'm going to try to shoot for 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which should be generally, from everyone that I know, it should be around 8 to 8:30 your guys' time, because most people are in the Midwest, or there's very few that are on the East Coast, right? But I'll get
it's 9:30 here now.
Yeah, except for you guys that are in Britain, of course, or
Yeah.
or all the way over in Denmark, right? Or Australia. That's
China.
tomorrow. Yes, I don't have any China people. All right, gentlemen, but I will get a post up for everyone, and as soon as I can here. Other than that, thank you, everyone.
All right. See you, Chris.